Next up on the test drive list, 1970 Dodge Super Bee. 440 under the hood. Doesn't look like we have power steering or power brakes on this one. Aluminum radiator. Paint job's not bad. Look at that. Pretty good. Of course, I go down the road, check everything out. Chips, scratches, rust, dents, whatever I find. Dual exhaust out the back on this one. And we have 100 detailed pictures, financing, all the goodies. That way you know what you're getting before you get here. So be sure to stick around to the end. That way you see the body, interior, and up close shots of the motor. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Just like all the other test drives, we're going to check out the interior first. Looking at our gauges here. The mileage is showing 71,721. There you go. And then, of course, coming across our other gauges, they look pretty clean. You've got some aftermarket ones below the dash. Got some holes in your dash there, where some trim used to be. Carpet's actually looking pretty good. It's not bad in here. Package tray. Somebody just slapped some carpet up there. Headliner. It's not great. It's got some wrinkles in it. Alright, let's go ahead and start her up. Now it definitely starts up good. Sounds good too.
It don't look so bad from here.
Your oil pressure is way up there. Tach's not working at all. Let's try some stuff. Turn signal. I hear it clicking, making the clicking noise, but it's not bright on the dash here. I don't know if the bulbs are just bad or what. I'll leave the radio on, but nothing's happening. Blower motor's doing nothing. What else we got? Lights. Yeah, we'll check them. Wipers. We need some help in this car, guys. This one needs some electronic work. All right. There's the fuse box. We can start there, I guess. I'll keep an eye on the temp gauge. We'll watch it and see if it comes up. Tach. Like I said, it's not really doing nothing. Horn. After all that, what do you think? You think the horn works? I don't think so either. Alright, let's take off. We'll see what else we can find. There's no seat belts. So, that's something you might want to add. Of course, we buy these cars from individuals. You got to think, this is from 1970. So, this is an old car. It's kind of crazy that these old cars have lasted this long. It just shows you how durable they are. I mean, really. Alright, now we're going to take off down the road. Engine temperature is coming up, man. We're at 150 right now. That's great. I feel like I've got so much leg room. This car is huge on the inside. If you're a tall person, this is the car you need. I mean, seriously. You still got room in the back seat. Plenty of room. I could sit back there comfortably. As far as gas, where are we at on gas? It's showing E, so we'll stop and get some. Definitely got some good pickup there. Let's try our brakes before we get going too hard. Manual brakes, they feel fine though. I mean, stop's decent. Putting her to the floor. It's not shifting down and taking off, but plenty of pep. Great oil pressure on this one. We're still running 70 pounds. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop over here because I got to ask them a quick question. And then we're going to go to the gas station. So our next scene is going to be us at the gas station over there getting fuel in this beautiful ride. Suspension through the parking lot right there is not bad either. I just went over a nice little curve. And as you've seen, it was quiet and it was smooth. Well, so far, so good. We're at 190 on the engine temperature, exactly where we need to be. I'll be right back. We'll get some gas. Okay, so these guys actually gave me great answers on what I was asking. And I realized something. We have gas. We don't have to stop and get none. Check it out. Gas gauge on this one works. Let's look at the other vitals while we're sitting here. All right, let's keep rolling. So, you can see the tail lights, they're just a little dim. All right, time to roll. Let's get out of here. I had to use my jump box because I left the headlights on. And I had a phone call and all kinds of good stuff happened. But I have that at the end of the video, in the picking out the flaws segment. Now, so far this thing's been doing great. We went through the parking lot, had a little fun. Oil pressure is at 30. Now rev it, it's at 65. Engine temperature's at 190. It's good. It's all good. Go ahead and shut this door. And yes, I was telling you about the tail lights. They're a little dim, but they do work. There's a quick shift on this one from first to second, I've noticed. It's pretty consistent. It's not erratic. Okay, perfectly spaced out traffic. Don't do this to me. Well, we got it after this guy, right? You sure do. Speedometer does not work on this one. All the other gauges up here do not work. Not a single one of them. But we do have engine temperature and oil pressure at the bottom. That's it, other than the gas gauge. So gas, engine temperature, oil pressure. I mean, that's pretty good, but it'd be nice to have a speedometer and maybe a tach. That way when you stomp it, you know how hard you can rev it. Of course, if you're like me, I just listen. I'm not out here racing people. I'm just enjoying the cars. Bumping the road. Very smooth suspension on this one. Now, we've made it back to the lot. Picking out the flaws is important. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. That is always in my videos. It's at the very end. It's for people that want to buy the car, that want to see the condition of the car. You can also, compare the vehicles that you might be wanting to buy to some of the stuff that we have sold on our channel. Guys, we sell cars like crazy here. There's always about 50 new ones every month. A lot of dealers, I know they're cheap because a lot of dealers are buying them from all over the country, and they fix the little stuff, like all the stuff on the dash, they mark them way up, and they sell them. I'm not going to discriminate against them, but to the public, it's first come, first serve. Sorry, I'm trying to see where Pops was. He was hiding behind a car over there trying to tell me where to go. But, I mean, anybody's got the option to pick these up pretty quick. So I post them on Mondays. Give me a call on Mondays around 12 when the new website pops up. Pops is just now putting the price on this one. Today is Friday. It's at the end of the day. We're getting ready to close. I got one more test drive to do before I leave. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and stick the price on this one. So stick around. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. And I'll see you in the next test drive. Okay, let's get started. I'm looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. Let's see what we got going on. Well, I guess first I need to cut these headlights off before I have a dead battery. They're off. Coming around this side. Get some light pitting on the front bumper. Little chips. Water in your headlight. pulling up there. Car used to be blue. Light scratches on the side, little dent. Spot there. Spot here. Bubble in the corner of the door. A little rust here. See some imperfections in those stripes. Little bubble. Chips on the side. Midsection. Chip in the paint. Pitting on the handle. Little chip here. A little overspray there on the seal. Also feel a lot of overspray on top of the fender here. Needs to be cleaned up. Chip. A little hazy on the antenna. Cracking here. Also overspray up here. Mirror fitting. Seal looks good. Fitting around the vent window though. Scratches. Chip there as well. A little bit flat on that stripe. Chip in the paint. Scratches. Some cracks. The drip rail. Wax drip rail there. Chips in the window. Dent up top here. It's got like a crease. Scratch and a scratch here in the middle. Paint job's nice and shiny. Rear of the car. Pitting on the rear bumper. A little hazy. Ding here on the back. Bubbles in your jams. A little bit of rust popping up there. The seal, it's been glued down. That's what all that is. Old seal underneath this one. And some glue mixed together. Makes it look like that. Paint coming off on that seal as well. Down in your trunk, lots of patches. The whole entire trunk is one giant patch. I'll tell you that right now. Look at that. Whole lot over there. Up here in the package tray, you got a lot of surface rust. Trunk lid. Chips. Got some rust popping up along the edge of that lid. Look at the holes. Coming down with it. Scratches. Blemishes in the paint, highs and lows. Let's go down this side. Cracks in the lights. Little specks around the fender well. Scuffs on the side there. Same thing as the other side on that decal. Bubbles. Chips. Like to scratch. Midsection. It's dirt, a little scuff at least. It is there, there's a scuff here as well. Scuff here. Chips. A bit of wax left over in the back here. Pitting on the handle. White swirls on top of the fender. Chips. Spot in the windshield. Couple little chips up here. Let's check out the interior. Spots on the armrest there. Little wrinkles on the door panel. And cracks in the paint there. in the jams, looking all right. Overspray. Back seat. Little wrinkles there on the headliner. Carpet's okay. They cut it a little short on the edges. A little bit of pitting around the steering wheel. That little mirror. Did I leave the lights on too long? Did I do that? I may have, guys. Well, a great thing. I bring jump boxes with me. If you want to pick up one of these jump boxes, I have it available in the description below. But this thing is great. So I've had to use it ever so often, not really a whole lot, but I did leave the headlights on for a second. I'd say more like 5 minutes or so with the car off. Maybe we got a weak battery. Let's go look. I don't really see a date on this thing. I've never heard of a Aurora King. What does it say? Royal King? Rural King? Anyways, let's see. Okay. I know I sounded weird there for a second, but you was hanging out in my mouth. All right. Okay, so I haven't even charged this thing. 95% right now. We hit the boost button, hold the boost button, and it clicks the boost on. And I guess we're gonna have to either charge that battery or get a new one, but I did leave the headlights on, so I'm gonna say that's probably my issue. Yeah, very much. Very, very much. And the jump box itself, I believe once it's started, it cuts off automatically after about 20 seconds. At least it cuts the boost off. Yeah, boost is already off. I like this thing. I've used it a bunch. It's great for boats, jet skis. It's supposed to jump off diesel trucks too. So I'm a big fan of it. And I haven't only charged it one time. I've probably had this thing in the bag for, oh, look, I'm gonna kill it too. It's got a light on it. There we go. And it should cut off by itself. Otherwise, my bag will be on fire. No, I'm kidding. I know it will. But yes, it saved me a bunch, especially just now. I had a feeling when I seen them headlights on, I was like, uh-oh. I done messed up. Under the hood looks wonderful. I'm down with the hood. Chip in the corner. Spot there in the nose. Well, I've had a pretty good time, but sadly it's time to take this one back. Good thing is there's more with the lot waiting on me. I'm gonna get at least one more, maybe two more test drives done today. I put out these test drives all the time. I try to go over any kind of flaws or issues that I see so you know what you're getting. If you do have any other questions, I always say, go ahead, call me. I'll send you more videos. Guys, we know we got these things priced accordingly. There's a bunch of cars that come through the lot that other dealers drive from different states, pick them up, buy them, fix the little stuff that I didn't fix, and then price them way higher. So I know we got them priced right. That happens all the time, pretty much every Monday. It's literally dealers all over the country trying to come in and get them. But they're here for you as well, so all you got to do is watch our videos on Monday. When I put them out, I make them fair. I give them first come, first serve. That's to everyone, the public, all of you. So whoever shows up, calling is the best thing to do. Don't give no money over social media. I don't ask for money over TikTok, Facebook, or anything. The only time you're gonna get that request is if you called me, 615-822-4444, and that's if you're interested in purchasing a vehicle. All right, guys, I'm out of here.